Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute. Welcome! My name is Super Siri. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Sundays. But apparently not anymore because I keep like just doing my own thing. Hello. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm doing okay today. I've been chilling. I've been drawing stuff. Not channel related, but drawing stuff. Won't say what. Yesterday I just went out and did a lot of like shopping and chore stuff. I was actually pretty busy. So much so that I wore myself out yesterday. Doing all that. So that's why I wasn't streaming yesterday. But can you blame a dog? Really? Can you blame a dog at this point? But yeah. I don't even know anymore. Here, some ASMR because we haven't had that in a while. That's beautiful. Oh god. You guys won't be able to hear it, but here it is. Yummy. Slightly cold energy drink. What a way to start this. I hope everyone's doing well today. I will say I have been kind of just the last week I've just been kind of like I just needed to be away for a little while. I think I was just needing that break. But I'm back again. I'm very excited. I'm back to it. I kind of was in a slump. Now I'm back here doing these things. I'm hoping to do better, but I said that last time and it didn't quite work out. I'm gonna try again. We're gonna try again, guys. We're gonna do this. I believe in all of us. I believe in all of us. We're also playing Ace Attorney today. Originally on my schedule, it said I was supposed to play Danganronpa 2, but I was like, I haven't played Ace Attorney it says 3 months. I haven't played Ace Attorney in 3 months. So yeah, we're playing Ace Attorney. I keep putting it off, and I'm like, you know what? We should really play some Ace Attorney. So that's what we're doing. Anything to note on? Let me think. I don't know. I don't really got much to note on. Ooh, game-wise, I will say this. I did see some of the gameplay. You know how gaming developers and stuff will put out gameplay like trailers or gameplay clips and stuff like that. I saw that for Tamagotchi Life. I forget the full title. Tamagotchi Life 2. That's what I'm gonna call it. Hold on, let me look it up. I'll look it up real quick. Let me see real quick. Tomodachi Life. Oh, Living the Dream. I did see some of that gameplay footage, and I am so flippin' excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Imagine, okay, you're sorry, I almost said sim. You're me, just laying on the ground bored, and you bring over another me to go and join them in whatever they're doing. I want that. Alright, I want that so bad. It makes me want to play Tomodachi Life again. I haven't touched it in a while, and I should probably pick it up again. Especially here on the emulator on my computer. I just have not touched it in a minute. I haven't really been in this office in a minute. I kind of stepped out of this office, which is very unfortunate for me, but that's okay. Anything else to say? Trying to think. My brain is not braining today. I haven't done this in a minute. I'm a little slow, I think. Hold up a second. I'm gonna I forgot what I was doing for just a minute. I think I don't even know. This one's so stupid. There you go. I sent a gift to the group chat. It's just it's just me going, Your Honor, skill issue. I miss it. I miss it so much. I'm gonna try my best to remember what voices we used too. I have no idea. But anyways, I saw on Tomodachi Living the Dream. I think that's what it was. I am so excited because I think it said that it was for you can play it for the Switch, and I am like, yes, I want that so bad. I want all of that. I would also like multiple files this time around instead of just one big file, because I would love to just have my own adventures too. But oh well, you know what? Oh well. We're just gonna roll with it. I am so psyched for it though. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And then I saw something about somebody pointed out that you can have same-sex relationships in it too, which was a big thing for the first Tomodachi Life. So I'm very excited for that as well. That's gonna be really fun. I cannot wait for that. What else is there? I've been seeing a lot of jokes about when Silk Song came out. Like any developers that were coming out with games around the time Silk Song came out, I was like, yeah, we had to delay it. I seen that for Little Witch in the Woods, I think. Oof. Sorry, I'm just bleeding a little bit. That's unfortunate. Don't mind me. I'm okay. I'm alright. It's just a little bit. But yeah, because Silk Song came out, there's a game that I have in my I forgot I have this picture of the little cat. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Brain focus for 2 seconds. Siri brain. Focus. We need to focus. There's a game. Let me see if I can find it. It should be still in here. I don't know if I will get it though, because it's... This is that. No. Okay, don't look at that. Focus. Siri, please focus. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know it's still in here. I should have searched it. I'm a big old dummy. I should have searched this. Dang. Do I not have it in here? Oh, here it is. Little Witch in the Woods. They they had to put it back a bit because of Silk Song coming out. I think there was a few like that. I think I saw somebody said Peak. Peak put out an update just to say like, oh, you know, here's this update, you know. Hope you have fun with it until Silk Song comes out and then we never hear from you again. It's like, dang, but also fair. I have a friend too who's been telling me all about it. They're very excited over it, and I love hearing about it. It makes my day. I've not heard any like spoilers. I have told them that I've started playing Hollow Knight, which is a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me. And usually I'm not like crazy about platformers. I know it's not a platformer. I know it's like someone said it's a Metroid Vania based like game. But it's also got some platforming to it, and I'm just not a fan of those, but this has been a lot of fun for me. I'm seriously enjoying it, especially the fights. The fights are so fun. Whether it's just a mini boss battle or a full-on boss battle, it is always a treat to play the boss battles because they're just exciting, okay? The music, the character design, just the intensity of it all. It's so much fun. I have so much fun playing it, okay? Oodles. Oodles and boodles of fun. Who doesn't want that? I also love playing I forget his name, our little Hollow Knight character. I really do forget his name. That is really unfortunate. But I love it. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I have been told to focus on one thing, and I'm gonna try my best. That's how I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna try my best. What's some things that I can update on? Let's see. Been playing a lot of D&D. That's been a lot of fun. Played more. I haven't played Baldur's Gate in a while. I need to get into it again. I think I'm getting close to the main part of the whole thing, which is very unfortunate because I've been having a lot of fun. And I'm actually getting really good, and really into it. So that's always cool. I have been wanting to come back in here to play, I've been wanting to play, what is that called? Date Everything again. I want to play that on my own time again. I haven't played it, in a while, so I really do want to get back into it. Especially to see all the other characters. I've only gotten to a few of them. I have to remember their name. I think it's Mac. The computer character is quite a highlight to my day. They are super cute. I love them to death. There's Mateo. I love Mateo. Mateo is the best. He's the sweetest bean. I love him to death. We obviously know what I think about the bed, so I won't say nothing about that. I forget her name, but yeah, the bed. Won't say nothing more about that. Let's see, what else is there? I'm trying to get the one ending with the dishwasher. I haven't gotten there yet because I kind of stopped after a while, but I'll get there. Don't worry, I'll get there. Don't you worry about it. I did my little wink. My little winky wink. That you did not see. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. Is there anything else I've been doing? I'm back on it again where I really want to play Genshin Impact, but I'm holding off. Cause there's like, I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, and I just don't know if I really want to get into that yet or not. What else is there? I haven't played a lot of games. I do want to play more Little Kitty Big City because I think it's really cute. It's just so cute. I love running around as something that looks like Binks. Just running around like, yeah. We'll have to do that for another hangout stream because that was a lot of fun to play. I'm having a blast playing that one. Or Right, I was having a blast playing that one. I need to make another save file just so I can run around in my own terms and just be Binks for a while. But yeah, anything else to note on? Trying to think if there's anything else that I really wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah, I want to note because I decided, I guess this last week, that I just was not going to do anything stream related. I missed our anniversary for this channel. So this Sunday, I've marked it down in my calendar. This Sunday, we are having a little get together, an anniversary stream. I don't know what we're doing yet. I still don't know. If anything, we can just hang out and have a good time. If that's what you guys really want to do, I'll probably put it in the Discord just asking if you guys want to hang out or if there's a certain game you want me to try and get into. It is up to you guys. In any case, I'm trying to think if there's anything specific. You know what? I've seen a game that seemed really, really disturbing, but really interesting. I'd recently watched someone play it, which is Blood Money. It's like an indie game, an indie developer game, where it's literally just a cookie clicker type of game. And it gets worse the more you get into it. It's I seen it and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. This is an insane game. Holy crap. So yeah, I may possibly potentially look into playing that at some point. I don't know what yet though. We could also do trying to think if there's anything else. What's another good one? Trying to think of a good one. Could always do a hangout stream. That's not so bad. We could do. Honestly, I've been really wanting to play Stardew Valley again. I've missed it. I miss playing Stardew Valley. Ooh, or Animal Crossing. We can do more Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a minute. That's always fun. What's another thing? What's another good one? I've yet to play Bear and Breakfast for y'all. That one's a fun one too. I don't know. It's something. I'll have to send something to the Discord, just like asking y'all what we should do, or I can send like a little poll thing. Maybe just like I don't know. You know what? Let me post something. I'll just say uno minuto. I'll do this and then I'll get started. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Now my energy drink's hitting me. Like I said, I've been drawing all day. Or like a good chunk of the day. I've been doing some drawing stuff. I won't say what, but I've been doing that. So that's always fun. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice today. Don't mind that. I don't know what to say about that. And this is our 5-year, right? This is our 5-year anniversary, ain't it? Because we started in 2021? 2020. I'll have to look that up. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay, or not that way. That's fine too. Oh wait, I could just do bump. Or oh goodness, this is so old. 2021. So 4 years ago. Didn't I celebrate 4 years ago? Let me see here. Oh man, Balatro. Oh, you know what we could do? Ooh, we could do a hear me out cake. We could do a new hear me out cake. I love that. We should totally do that. That would be so fun. Trying to find it. I know it's gotta be in here. That's New Year's. Ooh, or start up the Hikikomori route on Namori. I know I said I wanted to do that. Well, this is too far back. Just realizing that is way too far back. I'm looking. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we did 4-year stream already. But it says 2021. I have lied. This is the 4 years. What am I doing? What the freak am I doing then? What the heck? This is the 4 years. Where am I? What year am I in? I need to write this down somewhere so I'll remember that it's 4 years. We're celebrating 4 years, not 5. Oh my god. We started September 21st. So 9/21 2021. That's when we started. It's like channel start. So don't forget this time. What the freak? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Holy crap. I've had the date wrong this whole time. We've been doing this for 4 years. And I'm over here like, yeah. 5. We've been doing this for 5. And it's like, no. No, honey, no. We've been doing it for 4. It says it right here. What the freaking... Oh my god. Okay, but why does this one say 3 years? Oh, because, yeah, we haven't hit that yet. Oh my god. The audacity. The audacity. Anyways, I should type that thing out real quick. Oh my goodness. What was that? I almost put it too. I'm gonna say I got the years wrong. Rating this Sunday. I don't know how to type this. This Sunday. October 5th? Is that right? Yes. Oh, I already typed that. What am I doing then? October 5th. I want to know what you guys would suggest for our anniversary stream. Stram. For Siri stream. I'll say some ideas. Hear me cake. A new hear me out cake. Hear me out cake. Wobble dogs, because we did that last year. Wobble dogs. And what was the other one I had? I had another one. What was it? Ooh, Tamagotchi would be a good one. Tamagotchi life. Tamagotchi life. Life, etc. Etc. Say, let me know what you guys think. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll just post that. Okay, so there's that. I'd forgotten that we did not celebrate because that was last week, and I just did not stream at all last week. So we are going to do a nice little fun stream on Sunday the 5th of October to celebrate, and I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. I'm thinking of doing something. I'd love to do a hear me out cake again. That was so fun. Hopefully this time around I will not get pulled away to do something else. That would be great. Let's see, what else is there? I know Halloween is coming up. We will probably be celebrating Halloween on the 28th. So, Halloween stream will be happening on the 28th. That one's another one I don't really know what I want to do. I mean, if anything, we can start the Omori Hikikomori route, and just go off that, really. We don't have to, though. We really don't. But it would be pretty cool, to do all of that. We can also do, you know, just play some horror indie games. Like I said, there's Blood Money. We can play Blood Money. We can play, what's that one I'm thinking of? I think it's Buckshot Roulette. Something like that. It's the one where you have to, like, it's a big strategy game where you have to, like, you know, survive and take out the guy for money. Something like that. It's like you have a shotgun in the middle of the room, all that stuff. We can always play that too. There's a lot of things we could be doing, but until then, let's just go ahead and get into Ace Attorney. We've been sitting here for too long. I think it's about time. We get back into this baby right here. This baby right here. Oh, look at it. Wow. Beautiful. I love it. I love me the smell of Ace Attorney in the morning. I haven't played in a minute. Let's continue. Oh god, I'd have to... remember what we're doing again. Didn't I have a save or something? Are these for this game? June 2nd, 2025. Is that the last time I played? Let me make sure of that. I don't wanna... Whoops, hold up. Let me look here. Because I think I remember saving on a save file. Yeah. And that's the save file I need to use. Okay, don't get distracted. Siri almost clicked on one of those YouTube shorts. It was like, ooh, YouTube short. Dadgummit. There we go. Okay, I don't remember what we were doing, but... I don't even think I have my... I usually have like a walkthrough to help me, but I don't even think I have that up anymore. Let me... Come on. I think it's this one. Yep. But it's not this game specifically. Okay, I see I'm gonna have to be specific. Oh, goodness. Is it this one? Oh, wow, this one's kind of set up different. Okay. Um... Okay. Whoops, I did not mean to go this way then. I figure you'd come here sooner or later. Wait, what? Hold on. I goofed. Please leave me alone. Don't pick on me. I'm trying my best. Okay, we'll go this way. Hey, 7 years ago, too. Ah, yes, you must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. Oh. Yeah. 2. 1. 70. All you see is... Phoenix looking like... That's not how we play this. Oh my god. Showdown time. Down. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You chose your defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hired, others are fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Trucy's power? Trucy, she's in a class of her own. For 7 years, I've played poker here at the Borscht Bowl Club. And I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. Aww. And she sends me signals.
Daddy, he's got a good hand. You might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon. Padow.
And then she slides me an ace. Just whoops, there goes my card. 1 second. Give me an ace. Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall, you were the second man to whom I've lost. Magnify Grammari. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the Grammari blood or something? Blood. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing, so I'm sorry, but it is not something I told lightly to outsiders. It is nothing you need to know at this time. It's some kind of grammarized secret then? Fine. Ba-ba-bam! Wow! Checking to make sure my mouse isn't showing. The grammarized secret. What is this? I'm trying to look. Okay. It's like she can see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine. And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you. Gotta use the resources at hand, I always say. Yet I myself have no such power. But Trissy does. Why's that? Maybe Trissy got her power from her mother? Thalassa of Grammari? I will not speak of that. Thalassa is officially missing, correct? And I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. I'm so... I'm just trying to... The way this is set up is so annoying. Hold on. This is very annoying. Is this the one I'm looking for? So confused. I try. Well, Mr. Zack, let me be frank. It is true I do not wish to talk of her, and now there is another I could care less about. You. Take care you do not end up missing yourself. What? I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. Let's see. Ah. Okay. Am I in the wrong... Ah, dang it. Alright, I am in the wrong one. Hold on a second. Boo. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. I know. I goofed. I could reload. You know what? I will do that, because it's gonna just... I'm sorry. And to be frank here, it takes forever to get out of that system and to go back to this. So I'm just gonna skip all that and just go right here. Dadgummit, I was in the right spot this whole time. 7 years ago, Drew Studio. Yes, that painting studio. I figured you'd come here sooner or later. I realize his hair looks like a paintbrush. I decided on sooner. Drew Misham, was it? Misham. I haven't done anything illegal. And I didn't come here to whine about past events. I wanted to ask you about some questions. I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching, like a predator watching a prey. Why does this make me think of, the one character from... from Flipping Dial Town. Roar, feel roar! Animal catcher extraordinaire! Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix Wright, was it? I'll answer what I can. I'm not sure, but feels like I'm being watched intensely. Aww. Aww, she's got a little notepad. Aww. It's so cute. Excuse me. This is my daughter, Vera. Say hello. Oh, so cute. She's gone. Shall we begin then? Oh. Let's do some looking around here. This setup different than last time? There are some finished paintings stacked here. They don't look all that bad, really. I'll sell you one for 50 cents. Oh my god. That's okay. They look kind of heavy. Oh. Maybe he needs to work on his sales technique a bit. Oh goodness. The hand! Maybe I'll just sidle on over here for a closer look. Ba-ching, ba-ching, ba-ching. Ooh. It's a pretty bottle. Oh, don't touch that, please. I'll get in trouble. Huh? It belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. She looks at it often. There's a light pink fluid inside. Nail polish, I'm guessing. Ooh, how do you get a nail polish bottle like that? That looks this looks a little intriguing. It's just a full-on hand. What in the world? What's this red envelope? Ah, don't touch that! We're just messing with this stuff. Wow, we're very nosy. It's quite important. The painter's face just changed hues. Guess I better behave, though it's tempting to just grab it. Who are we to not grab it? This is you and Vera? Yes, we took that one quite recently. Like, as in today recently. We literally stood outside a parking lot for this. I know I'm a painter, why not paint a portrait instead? It's because he's a fraud. It's because he's a fraud. Big old fraudster with a capital F. I've never been that good at people, unfortunately. Ah, right. Shouldn't you practice? Because he's a fraud. Hey, big old fraudster. Think I got everything on the table? You use these gizmos for painting? They're pretty elaborate. Ah, those aren't for painting, they're for analyzing. Paint composition, age, every conceivable angle. Tools of the forgery trade, I guess. The forgery. Oh, God. Painting, they're pretty... Oh, we already went over this. Yep. That is hilarious. Is this the same? Paints and pigments are all lined up on the shelves, with some noticeable gaps. It's embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. I insist on buying the ones I use with my own money. I can see how you'd want to do that, sure. Perhaps you've heard of that. Perhaps you've heard that you can make any color. So long as you have the 3 primary colors, well, it's a lie. Poor guy. I mean, it's not wrong. Technically, you can't make every color with the 3 primary colors. You would need black and white, too, to do anything with, like, just mixing. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be sitting there playing with colors the whole time. You're just gonna make brown. If you think you're gonna make black, you're wrong. You cannot make black out of bright colors. But you know, that's just me. What would I know? What would I know in my time of doing art stuff? You can't mix all these colors together to make black or gray. You can't do gray with what you have. And with primary colors. You're like, I would love to see that. If you can do that, I will eat my hat. I will eat my hat, good sir. If you can show me, you can show me that you can make gray out of primary colors, out of bright yellow. I want to see it. Don't just send a picture. I want a video. I want a video full on showing me how you changed it to gray. And I'm gonna know if you just put a flipping... What is that? A grayscale filter over it. Like, look Siri, look what I did. Paints are scattered all around, probably the ones he's currently using. There's something very artistic about a messy room. Not that this is anything compared to my office. I guess I would make my office a masterpiece. Dang. Phoenix, I like the way you think. Going home by any chance? No, I was just checking out the door. Oh. Good thing I'm far too stubborn to take hints like that. Yeah, it's over here like, no, we're not planning on going home anytime soon, bub. I think I've checked out everything. Think I can go back? Let's see. Present, talk, let's talk. Mr. Misham. Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not sadly a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I would be able to get by were it only me. Your daughter? My mother grew weary of me and left. Dang, didn't even take the daughter? She said, I'm out of here. Good luck, man. I'm done. And just left him with the kids. Oh my god. That's terrible. Sorry. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries. Aw. That's very unfortunate. Your wife leaves you with your kid, and it's like you're over here like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? At least take the little one with you so that she's got a proper home to stay in. Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half of the paintings they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my copies are used for? But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this, but that was my first work outside painting. What? To think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take the job? I was well paid. Very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not gonna be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. Looks like I'll have to remind him. Looks like I'll have to remind him. This is what you made! This is what you did! Oh my god. How are we supposed to remind this man? That was so funny. I'm sorry, it's dumb, but I can't help it. Just... This is the reminder! Get you. This one. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. I knew it would be difficult to escape this. Then let's talk. He just scampers out. He's like, he'll never take me alive, and then he leaves. Alright, Mr. Misham. Tell me about the diary. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It was unlike anything I had attempted before. I guess it would be a little different from the paintings. That is not what I meant. Excuse me. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. This wasn't a copy? The client gave me two things that day. The first was a sample page as a reference. The second, a printed document I can only surmise was written by my client. So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? It was me, I'd want to know what? I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally, Ooh, Psyche Locks, baby! Psyche Luck, of course. Seems like you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Time to use the Mechatama. Wow. You're hiding something. Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham? I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client. True, when I asked the client's name, there were no psyche locks in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I've made my stand. No backing down now. So what's Misham's hiding? The client, I bet. The client. Ouch. Oops. Ah, come on. I hate when that happens. I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you said. What is it then? You told me what you knew about the client. And I couldn't see any psyche locks. Psycho locks? Is that some sort of asylum security? Or a new hairstyle, perhaps? But then they did show up, didn't they? Who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally, hi. Not personally? Those words triggered the psyche lock. He's like, the psycho nod? The psyche what now? I got him with the psycho locks. Now I really must know what they are. So you didn't meet with the client. But someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence? Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business. But I'm afraid you've lost me. Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about psyche locks. Psychosomatic. Psychomantis. He just keeps going. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. And your conclusion is? The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Misham. Poppycock! I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could it have been but me? With my own two hands. That's the real question, isn't it? If the forger wasn't you, then I don't have many other people to choose from. The real forger at Drew Studios is... Bing! It's Viera! The real forger is your daughter, Vera Misham, isn't it? Ridiculous! My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Wright. I've always been more one for landscapes, not surrealism. Nice comeback, but you're shaking in your boots. He's got boots on, he's shaking in like... I just remembered something. Don't worry about it. I've got you now. The only two people with access to this studio are you and your daughter. The psyche locks tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. Feel very much on the verge of going psycho-lock myself. I'm going psycho-lock. He just starts glowing. Whoa! He levitates. I love it. Give me the dates. I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter Vera. Not I, Cheesy Pete's. She's only 12, a genius you might call her. A precious little girl outshining her father. There's been a lot of that going around recently. I let her play in the studio and she watched me. She taught herself in that way. The drafting tools and analytical devices I bought when they became necessary. What? Tools and analytical devices I bought when they became... Okay. They're my little girl's playthings now. Do I detect a bit of fatherly pride? For forging? So Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client was then? Actually, the client came once. Here, to the studio. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? But their face was covered, and they did not want to talk to me. So, they talked to your daughter? I would speak only with the artist, the client told me. That little girl might know something about him. Oh. Okay, what do I do now? Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more? Or is it time to turn my attention to Vera? Let's talk to Vera. What? We're not playing around. Mr. Micham, I have a request. Let me guess, you'd like to speak with my daughter. Can I? My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy, extremely so actually, with only one exception. Which was, oddly enough, it was that client. Huh? I left the studio while they talked. Rah! Welcome, Evie, welcome. I returned when they had finished, and she was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort. Please, let me speak with her. Alright. We just do like a, we gotta make her laugh. Got your nose. She just sits there like, pep, pep, pep. Uh-oh, this could be tough. Oh, she's just a little baby. Vera. Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? I'm Phoenix Wright, ex-lawyer and pianist. Aw. I'm still looking for the keys that say do re mi. Can't find them anywhere. I'm no good at this. I need something to get through to this girl. Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? Oh, this is gonna be the same. I'm Phoenix Wright. Okay. Ow! Oh, I just hit my... I just hit my ankle. In the worst way, oops, possible. Maybe if I present this. What do you think about this? What about this? You think about this? Just shoving things in her face. What do you think about this? And this. And this. Just start shoving things in her face. What about this? Whoops. Not that. What do you think about this? Dang it. What do I need for this woman? Okay. I see what I need to do now. That's an awfully small frame. What's that inside it? A stamp? Please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. So this whole desk is her daughter's. That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. Aww. That's Sack and Valent. Grammarize, isn't it? Post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Grammarize were at the height of their popularity. Not anymore. Not the one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. Oh, so that means, remember her name again. Dadgummit. She looks a lot like her mom, is pretty much what I wanted to say, but I can't remember her name right now. Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. Aww. Aww. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV until the end. I see. That stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. Somebody gave it to her. That's what that is. Ooh, I wonder if she got it in a letter. Oh wait, crap, I forgot. Present. And then there's this.
My stamp.
Hey, she spoke. She can talk. Yeah, so this stamp, how can I keep her talking? Love the frame. Great magicians, aren't they? Why would you say if you can have it? Great magicians, aren't they? Isn't the Troop Grammary amazing?
Ah.
Yes?
Oh.
I especially like those two, Zack and Valiant. I mean, they're just so magical. Oh goodness. I'm trying to remember the one girl's name. Hold on, I'll remember it. Let me find the... Here it is. Trucy, that's it. I was looking for the name Trucy. Trucy looks a lot like her. I'm guessing this is her mom here. I mean, they're just so magical.
Aren't they? Aren't they?
Yeah, whenever I go to one of their shows, I'm like, whoa, magic, you know?
Me too. Me too. I love them. They're so cool. It's like magic. Yeah.
All right, she's talking. Not saying much, but it's a start.
I went and saw them with Father the other day. The opening ceremony at the Grammary Museum of Magic.
The Grammary Museum? They have one of those? I guess it makes sense now that they have their own commemorative stamp. So, have you been to one of their shows?
Just once when I was little, with Father. The Grammaries on stage was like a dream.
Aww.
Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting back together. They do it all.
Yeah. Maybe you can keep telling me stuff like this. You know, about Zack and Valiant, maybe?
Oh, sure.
Alright, better get asking before she changes her mind. Hurry, quick! Ask her things! Hurry! Look at that.
I don't go outside much. I like to paint in here.
Well, why don't you like to go outside?
There's bad people out there.
Aww. Well, true, but there's lots of good people, too. Actually, I should tell you. She was almost kidnapped once. What? The poor baby. Kidnapped? Since then, she's been... Well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house. I see. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. She said she went to the Grammary Museum. With you, in fact. Ah, yes, actually, she was quite insistent on it, much to my surprise. That was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me.
That person gave me a good luck charm.
A good luck charm?
For when I absolutely had to go outside.
Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. From that client, actually. She won't tell me what it was.
Father, I told you to keep that a secret.
From that client, huh? This I have to hear about. Let's talk about the other stuff first. So your father tells me you're good at painting all sorts of things?
I really like painting. A lot. Father is always very happy when I paint them exactly the same.
Aw. So you did this too?
Oh, yes. That was my first job.
Your first?
All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. But this was totally different. pen slipped, and the way the writer held the pen and the pressure on the nib. I had to use a microscope and analyze it on the computer.
She seems happy. Odd. Her work was the last nail in the Grammar coffin. Well, don't tell her that. He just says that out loud. I guess no one told her. Yeah, better to keep it that way. Let's not ruin this poor innocent child.
They're the best in the world.
Huh? Oh, you mean Troop Grammar? Of course.
Yeah! Father gave it to me.
Your father? But I asked him about it. He didn't know how you got it.
I guess I just took it. Yeah.
Took it?
Father got a letter from that person.
That person? You mean that letter that was from the client?
Oh, we talked about the grammar forever that day. I'm sure that's why I was sent that stamp. I didn't want to just send it back, so I took it.
They're a sneaky one, this client. So they were trying to get on her good side. I wonder if they used that as like a, try and get her attention. The client. So you met the person that asked you to do this job? And you talked with them? What's this about a good luck charm you received?
I can't talk about it.
Eh?
If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told.
Yeah, but I really, really have to know. Oh god, now she's got Psyche Lux. No! Hold on a second. I have to know how old Trucy is at this time. 8? Aww. So Vera's just a little older than her. Cute. That's so cute. Alright. Alright, before I do that... Did I need... Okay, I think I'm missing something. Let me... Yeah, I think I'm missing something. So let me end search for now. Come back to that. We need to go to... here. Oh yeah, it's this dude. Blech. This guy. Ew. That envelope's been bothering me since I came in here. It's not nice to peek at other people's mail. Why does he look like that? Ugh. Why does he look like that? You get mail here in jail? That I do, though they read it first, apparently. Still, I'm allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages and the like are a different matter, however. Looks like sneaking a peek is out of the question. Oh, yeah, obviously. Oh, we didn't fully talk to him. Okay. You recall the case 7 years ago? Ah, yes, the trial where Zach Grammari pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and an adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous, save for one dissenting opinion, yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position after all. For 7 years we've been friends. And yet I still don't understand you. But right, your friendship toward me was never pure. You suspected me then, as you still do now, don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not sure what I think. Fair enough. I can't remember what his crime was, but he did a crime and that's why he's here, and I can't remember. It's been so long. You didn't just brain a guy with a... What? You brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. Oh, the night of our game. Zach Remerai mentioned your name, Gavin. Ah, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. You did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe his name was? After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Oh, yeah, because he was the one that... Oh, right. Right. I remember now. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please, the cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should have come to that. Oh. I have to know. Why did you kill Shady Smith? No, Zach Remerai. Oh. Oh. Oh, boo. Boo. One second. Whoa, I've never seen psyche locks like these. Dark, cold, full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know. He's doing his nails. Heck yeah, do your nails. Do your nails, King. Whatever you want to do. I shouldn't have called him King. He's probably the worst. Well, I won't be touching that for a minute. Oh. I see it on the thing now. Here it is. Hey. You're thinking, what self-respecting man would use nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say? One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First rate in all things, except nothing less. That certainly does look like the first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. That is a fancy nail polish bottle. I've never seen one like that before. That is a very fancy nail polish bottle. They could have literally just made a normal nail polish bottle. No, they made a fancy one. A very fancy looking one that I don't think anybody would want to use. Because it's like very dainty looking. And crystal too. Crystal nail polish bottle. That is insane. If you're so drawn to it, please have one. It's on me. Oh, he's just giving it to us. Okay. He slipped it into our pocket? What? Oh, we slipped it in our... I just imagine him here like, shh, here you go. Just slips it into our pocket. Okay, well, we got what we wanted out of that. Now we end search. We'll go back to our little lady over here. Our little lady. True Studio. Yep, let's go back to it. Okay, go back to talking. Client. Oh, crap, I forgot. Oh my god. Here, okay. I pressed the wrong thing. I'm so used to doing that, though. That's why. The client. You seem to trust this client quite a lot, in fact. Because they gave you the stamp?
No, that's not why. They listened to me, to my problem.
Problem that keeps her inside all the time?
Don't go outside. Oh, don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But when I absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was use a good luck charm.
A good luck charm that your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? That's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, look at how fancy this... This is a very fancy bottle. Whoops. Look at how fancy this is. That is quite the fancy nail polish bottle. If I've ever seen one. Wow, this thing is fancy. Good night. Take that! We just yell that at a child. Take that! This was what they gave you, wasn't it?
Huh.
The same bottle's over there on your desk. Your good luck charm, right?
I heard once cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. This is a magic bottle. It has the power.
Ah, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting on any more on that one. I think I know who gave you that bottle, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Was this the client? This man is a friend of mine. Know him? His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually.
I promised. I promised not to tell.
Oh. Oh, poor thing. Oh. She's so scared.
I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client. I promised.
That's crazy, though. So Gavin was the one that wanted those, wanted that letter forged, but why? Or like that letter made. But why? What would be the reason? You know what I mean? Trying to think. So if I remember right, Gavin killed, Zach Ramurai. Why would he want to go out of his way to kill, you know, the leader of the group, their father, and then go and kill Zach Ramurai and get like all these others in trouble, and then I think it's Thalassa, I think is her name. I could go to profiles. Is this it? Thalassa. Thalassa is missing, right? So Thalassa's missing. We know that Valiant Grammari is still around, and he seems to be doing fairly well. He's hanging in strong, like as if nothing happened. So something's up with that. And then Zach Grammari here is dead. He's just dead. There's like current times he's dead. Who's that? Oh, this is Magnify. Magnify is dead. And somebody has killed him. Not sure as to why. The weird thing is though, is that wasn't it like Zach Grammari gave Phoenix that letter? But why would he do that? It makes no sense. Why he would go to do that? Unless he didn't know? But he definitely did, because he came back around and went, oops, here's the other letter. And it's like, I don't know, I guess we're gonna figure that out.
Now they break my promise, the spell won't work.
I don't need a name anymore, I've got my answer. You're pretty confident in this charm then.
I think they might be the devil.
Oh! Oh god. She said he's the devil in disguise.
That persnickety looking guy.
Huh?
Or maybe an angel?
What do you mean?
I saw it, or I think I saw it, when they gave me this. I saw the devil's face.
Are you saying the client's face looked like the devil's?
No, the client was gentle, with a gentle smile.
So where did you see this devil then?
So quick, I don't remember well. But that's when I knew. That person wasn't like the other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm.
I'm not sure what this devil she saw was. It's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. I'll be leaving now. I'm sorry for what happened. If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Grammari.
Did I do something bad?
What makes you think that? Speak Spanish and I was writing to you with a translator. I think so, yeah, I do think I remember you. Welcome back, it's nice to see you. I do think I remember that. Because I had to write back with a translator as well. In Spanish. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What makes you think that?
Your eyes. They're sad. Very sad.
I'll put on my smile next time I come. Promise. I hope to see you smile then too, Vera. Aw.
Oh, okay.
Take care. Aw. She's so cute. Oh my god. I love Vera as a character. She's so cute, but I love me a shy character too. I don't know, it's because I think it's because I can relate to a character like that. So it's just like, oh, I love you. You're so cute. I especially like the adult version of her too. She's just very cute all around. She's a sweet potato. Protect with all my life. Sweet bean. I will protect this little baby with all my life. I'll protect her. I'll protect her with everything I have. I'll take them out. Take all the bad guys out. Nobody touches this baby. Protect her like a mama wolf. Like a mama wolf on puppies. It's not even my puppy, but I'll protect everything I have. Protect. Do one of these. I'm so stupid. Anyway, thinking back on my first encounter with the young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. And then her father died. And she was left all alone. This sweet baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, what? A single game. What's basically phasmophobia but a Roblox and I'm already crashing out. Calm down, Evie. Calm down. Evie, relax, Evie. It's okay. Evie, hang in there. You just see Evie in the corner, just foaming at the mouth. Just, and there's no saving that one. He's gone. On how to play and they get me killed immediately. Well, that sounds like a them problem, Evie. They lost their chance. That's how you put that. Oh my god. A trick of the sleeve. And that's when, oops, I forgot to read. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. I think after breaking these psyche locks, we'll take a little break. Yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales. Excuse me. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let's make this as painful as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. Why? That's one of ours. Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? No, because the thing is they left the Ouija board without saying goodbye, which uses every crucifix near the ghost room, and the board, which just so happened to be every crucifix we had. Oh god. That's where you tap out. You just go, I'm not dealing with this. Y'all are crazy, and then leave. Anytime that I don't play Roblox. I do not play Roblox at all, but I'll see like snippets or shorts from Roblox, and it's always just chaos, 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 and then someone chilling in another room. It's one of those like, there's like two different people going on. There's one having an absolute crash out and meltdown, and then there's another one just chilling. He's not doing anything, he's just chilling. I think the last one I'd seen, it was like, I can't remember what game it makes me think of. It's one of those, I think it's Death by Daylight, where it's a game where like you can play as either the monster killer or, you know, as the person trying to get away from the monster killer. And it's literally this guy running around screaming, you know, like, I'm gonna find you, just absolute chaos. And then it like switches over to the dude tapping on a computer, just chilling. It just goes back and forth between the two. That being a cursed stunt, which makes the ghost faster than normal. Not only that, but the camera specifically says it makes people wag when used. So what do they do when I get chased? They lag you. Oh no. Oh god. That's horrifying. Like, how dare you? Yeah, I would leave. They spam every camera we have trying to get the ghost photo, and they didn't even get it. 8 chances at a ghost photo, and they missed every single one. You know, honestly, that would be me. I would be the one to do that. Just taking pictures, screaming bloody murder, taking pictures, and not get one picture of the ghost. This is why I'm terrible at phasmophobia, and yet have not died once. Oh god, it's so funny though. Anyway, what are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valiant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Sack and Valance, quick draw, shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot 'em cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course, what other reasons could there be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Oh. Ooh, Phoenix. Fascinating, my Faustian forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? A lot of things. Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shoot? Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so that the show might go on, and this shows who it was. Oh. Okay. This baby. Take that! What? Well, that's Zach Grammarai's wife and Trucy's mother. Thalassa, I believe, was her name. Alakazam! So stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. But how can you say so stupid? Alakazam! Oh my god, I hope he does that again. How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets? Still in denial mode, eh? Thalassa was at the greatest risk of being shot, and this clearly shows just how much danger she was in. Okay. True Grammarai's performances were very, very popular. So popular they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. We were not merely the latest craze, we were an age, a golden age. It's all here on this stamp. There's Thalassa, yes? Trucy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Part of his memory is still locked up. There is one thing you're failing to address. What's that? As you say, our troop was a world unto itself. If our leader Magnify was so inclined, he could hide anything he wished with ease. I don't know why I was about to read that like a curse word, but Mr. Wright. Then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail. Balance got a point. If one of the troop members died in an accident and Magnify covered it up, his innocence would come into question. Found the right address, Mr. Wright. So close, there has to be something. About how Thalassa's death could affect Zach and Valent's relationship with Magnify. Seeing your eyes, you still have something to say. How can you possibly prove more than you already have? Oh yeah, and they got the ghost type wrong too, which is even more infuriating. Oh goodness. It's gonna take a little knowledge of the players to crack this one. The accidental death of Zach's wife tied both your hands. And this information proves why Magnify held so much power over you. It wasn't a question of who shot Thalassa. Thalassa herself was the problem. What do you mean? She was Zach Grammarai's wife, Trucy's mother, and Magnify Grammarai's only daughter. So is this like a Sweet Home Alabama situation? There was a terrible accident, and the two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnify's power over you, I don't know what was. It was an accident. I don't think they mean actual, like, biological daughter. I think it means, like, daughter-in-law, possibly. Like, she was married into the family. I guess that would make sense. Otherwise, I'd be like, I have some questions. I have some very strong questions about that one. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. Yeah, I would have some, hold on one sec. I have some very strong questions about that one. First off, they had 2 evidence items that were 3 possible ghosts it could have been. What they picked was a banshee. The options were Yamaharu and Shade. Oh no. Man, they goofed real bad. Alright, y'all, we're gonna take a break. Oh no. In Rome, which Charles can't do, and Yama's what it actually was, are known for in Manifesto. One thing a Shade can't do. Oh no, Evie's really having a moment. Alright. We are... this music. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a breather. Take 10 minutes. It is currently 9:05 where I am. At 9:15, we will come back and we will continue playing. But until then, get you some water. Some take a break. Do some stretchies. Get you some greenies. Whatever you want to do. But go take a break. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay? 10 minutes. Evie, take that time to just calm down. Take a breath. Just drink some water. Alright, y'all. Break time. Go enjoy your break. Ah! Are we back from break? I believe we are back from break. Perfect timing too, because it's meet a friendly dog. Bum, 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 bum. Hello y'all, welcome back from break. We're back from break. I'm very excited to continue what's going on with with this whole investigation. So far we have found out that Gavin's the one that asked to have the letter forged. Or like have a fake letter made. And we're finding out that Thalassa went missing, but she was killed. And apparently she was the main connection to Magnify Grammari, their father's like power. And then what else did we find out? Gavin killed Zach Grammari. I don't think we've gotten into as to why. We just know he did. Apparently he has some weird vibes going on. I don't know what. But anyways, we're gonna get into it. Let's do it. Let's do this. I think we're getting close to finishing this, which is insane. I think the next time we play Ace Attorney, while I'm setting this up, the next time we play Ace Attorney, I think I'm gonna try to get the trilogy thing. I'm just hoping I don't have to play through it again in order to get to the next part of the trilogy. That would really suck, but we'll just see what happens. Anyway, time for blackmail. There's no proof. None at all. But Thalassa went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together. Ours was a complex family. You mean true Grammari? The master, Magnify Grammari, his only daughter, and his 2 disciples. That does sound like a recipe for a disaster, doesn't it? Do not be tempted into faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. But that's all it was. An accident. Oh, okay, so the 2 guys are brothers, right? Like, that's Magnify's, like... Or no, sorry. The 2 guys... The 2 guys are not his sons. The daughter that's his actual daughter. And she married, Zach Grammari. I don't know if, like... If that's what, like, how he ended up, you know, getting into that position. That's how they ended up getting into the family. But I'd assume that's the case, though. I'm trying to understand how this family dynamic is going. That's all it was, an accident. Zach and Valence tour de force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly, straight toward that beautiful body on stage. And then crash, zing, pow, into everything but her. Now that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing. Same trick with a new twist. And tragedy. But as for those whose bullets stole Thalassa's life, we shall never know the answer. Thalassa disappeared from our lives, and Zach was bereft of his wife. Trucy lost her mother. Wow. And Magnify his daughter. And that led to blackmail, I take it. It is all part and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls. Dang. So one of them, they don't know which one of them took her life. It was an accident, from what they say, but I don't know. Why did Magnify Grammari try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died. All I can say is, it was a critical time for Troop Grammari. A passing of the torch from Magnify to Zach and Valent. We all sacrificed so much that it might be a success. Thalassa's death was the greatest sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not. What do you mean? In time, we, myself and Zach, found we could no longer oppose Magnify's wishes. Magnify forced us to perform his art for his benefit. I see. I guess I can understand. I mean, he did lose his only daughter. But do you not find cowardice in his actions? Huh? To decide to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing. But then to hang that death as a guillotine above our heads. Things were dark behind the scenes in Troop Grammar, that's for sure. Oh, that's really unfortunate. What a terrible guy, though, to be, like, using the death of his daughter. Which, by the way, I bet you he was the one that set it up in the first place. Used the death of his daughter to pretty much hang over their heads like, oh, one of you did this. You know, I could cut one of you. I could take one of you out of the show. You know, no one would be the wiser. One of you would be gone. And it's one of those things. So now that makes me really wonder if that Grammar was the one that killed Magnify Grammar, because that was his wife. You know, and I'm sure he had a very strong connection with her. So, you know, like, it just makes me think that he could have been the one that killed him. Just straight up killed him. You know, without mercy. Because, you know, like, he lost his wife. He's pretty much a widow with his daughter. His only daughter. And this old man, this horrible old man is sitting here, not even saddened. I don't even think he was grieving over his daughter. Just like, you wanna actually do the performance? Do the performance. Like, come on. I don't got all day. I only got a few months left to live. Let's go. One of those things. That's terrible. That's a terrible thing to think about. Does Trucy know? She was not told. Naturally. Who would want to know that their father might have taken their mother's life? True. I had not thought of that accident for a very long time. I'm sorry to dredge up old memories, but this has helped a lot. Not to find Magnify's lair, I would think. True. After that accident, there was one who came up sniffing quite persistently. Was it the reporter? Yeah. Oh god, not that dude. He called himself a newsman at the time. Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research. Would you happen to remember his name? What was his name? Sorry, I have forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zach. I liked him not. Yeah, I don't like him much either. I see. His name, I do not recall, but his scent, a cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which was far too often. I see. Thanks for your help. It does no good to interfere with the past, Mr. Wright. You will not uncover answers, only wounds. I'm sorry. I had begun to notice a dark curtain hanging over Troop Grammar, and began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from that darkness. The reporter he mentioned, the newsman, I never learned who that was at the time, though I've got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile and that sickly sweet smell of mint. The last floss-thin thread connecting Zach Grammar into this world. Sooner or later, I'd have to track him down. I mean, at least he's got minty fresh breath. At least he's got nice breath. You know, could have been worse. could have been worse. Everybody's like, oh, the sickly sweet smell of mint. I mean, at least his breath smells good. I mean... Alright. We finished all the past. We still have to go through all of this. Oh, good night. Okay. Okay. Let's go here first. Ooh, we get to talk to Vera again. Present day, Drew Studio. God, this a-hole. Well, what do we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you. Journal meets ex-attorney in bar, end quote. Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Misham was poisoned in his daughters. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, I know, yes. It's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he'd tracked down case just a little quicker, end quote. This kid saying all challenges if he hasn't sold all 3 rounds. I've been in this. Oh, goodness. I don't even know what that means, but that sounds unfortunate. Were you on the trail of this case the whole time? Yes, he was. He's been on this whole time. Zach Grammari was a good friend. Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club. What character, that man? If a little, no, a lot. No, extremely rough around the edges. So you think I could ask you a few questions? Oh, you serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not the interviewee. Journalists ask questions, not the other way around, end quote. Stupid nod. Fine, shoot, I don't care. People have been asking me all sorts of things lately. Yeah, because you look flipping suspicious. You look weird, man. You look weird. You look flippin' ridiculous. End quote. Alright, let's talk, Brushel. What do you know? It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter. Forgery is a serious crime and they paid the price. You know what really did them in though, don't you? Wait, isn't the... Da-dun. Oh yeah, here's Juicy. 15. So that makes, whoops, that's not what I wanted. That makes, Farah 19. Ooh. Arrested in suspicion of poisoning her father. Oh, poor Vera. She did not deserve that. Yes, a forged diary page. The night I interviewed him, I found out something about... Sorry, something distracted me. I found out something about Mr. Misham I hadn't known. What's that? Stupid. You know, he's always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears, potatoes have eyes, end quote. Being watched? You mean he felt guilty? No, I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I've felt watched too. Stupid nose thing. Stupid goofy nose. And this is so stupid. This dude is so stupid. I can't with him. He looks so goofy. I cannot with this guy. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. Journalist gets tingling sensation on back of neck. Freaks out, end quote. Because you felt guilty? Why would I feel guilty? I don't know, man. You've been sneaking around this whole time. You felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what it all means. Oh, oops. There was more to that. I bet Zach threw that case, actually. You mean the shooting of the magnified gamma ray? No, before that. It's not widely known. You mean the accident? During the quick draws shooting practice? My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy. All for me. And I have nothing. No ladies, no respect, and no puppy. Worst of all, no puppy. I was younger then, and my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now. No. Val and Grammar did mention one particularly nosy reporter. In fact, I was close on speaking terms with Magnified Grammar at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. Talassa, was it? Taking a drink of water. Really? Then Talassa disappeared, quite suddenly at that. And Magnify wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, my evil habit got the better of me. Journalist catches scent of a scoop, goes on a feeding frenzy, end quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Talassa's husband, see? Zach Grammari. Something strange was in the air over the troop Grammari in those days. Oh yeah. Cause the girl died. The old screwy mentor-controlling disciple scene started by then, I'm guessing. Talassa, she was a part of it all, right? What do you mean? Come on, you can tell me off the record. Dude, there's nothing off the record with you. You just nosing in everybody's business. You could talk to the mailman and find out his affairs. Somehow, some way, find his affairs and he wouldn't even say anything to you. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway. Wow. I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice. Or 5 times. Sure, he's punched me once, twice, 5 times. May have knocked me out in an alleyway. Threatened my life once. Real nice guy, that one. Then over time, he came to see me as his confidant. Sure, as his confidant. If you don't say... You don't say so. I don't know. You don't say. There we go. Drew Misham felt like he was being watched. And you along with him? You sure it wasn't just nerves? Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. Mundane. God. No, stop. This man. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. God. But I felt it too. Journalist sure he is being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Grammari got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? He completely vanishes from the courtroom. Then for 7 years he talks to no one, not a soul. Then just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made. And then he dies. Starting to put the pieces together, are we? And you were being watched this whole time? Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too. Oh. Me? You know, it would make sense for us to be watched too, because we were snooping around. Not even the puppy. Not even the puppy. I didn't get a lick of nothing, including a puppy. No ladies, no money, no respect, and most importantly, no puppy. Journalist gets kicked, looking like a sad puppy. End quote. I don't even know. I can't do him like he can. Anyway, he's been waiting this whole time. 7 years, eh? Waiting? Hold up. For his big comeback, of course. I'm pulling my hair back. Uno momento, por favor. Uno momento, por favor. Just pulling my hair back. This dude is so funny. I got no ladies, no money, and most importantly, no puppy. A big revival of the Magnify Miracle. Of course it was all a dream. Because of this. The performance rights? In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. Who's to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Valiant? So Valiant waited until Zach died, legally at least. The time finally comes and Valiant's like a kid on Christmas morning. Getting ready for his show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know. If that document sees the legal light of day, it's gonna put a bit of a damper on the big show. He's a sorry one, that Valiant Grammari. Lost out to his partner at work, and in love too. Love? So both the brothers were Talassa? Dang, Talassa? Is it Thalassa? It's probably Thalassa. The name's really weird. It's the same old story, really. Two disciples and their mentor's only daughter. That was 3 sides, and all of them pointy. A love triangle. Woo! That is pretty classic. I'm trying to move my mic back. I can tell I'm a little loud. When you're in a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. One with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. And also guns! A lot of guns! Why is there so many guns? In the middle of all this, Thalassa has Drusi. And then she dies. I need to find out more about this Thalassa. So stupid. I'm gonna look around a little, see if there's anything interesting that I need to pick up. This is where Mr. Misham fell. Never thought our 7-year reunion would be quite like this. Wait, you knew Mr. Misham? I met him once, in court. It was a brief meeting, but one I'll remember for the rest of my life. Now that's a story right there, that is. I smell a scoop. Ex-attorney now down on his luck. Pianist plays Sonata of Sorrow. End quote. I am all ears. Let's have it. Don't hold anything back. Could you at least get rid of the down on his luck part? It's actually kind of sad. If you think about it, you know, they seem to have like, they definitely upgraded from where they started. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I see. So we have to present something here. Isn't it? Mr. Marshall, do you know this person? Do I know that person? Of course. I was friends with Zach after all. He hit me a few times. 5 times, actually. Where's my little clown? Where's my little clown? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Is my chair like broken or something? Feels weird. Oh no, don't tell me I'm gonna have to get another chair because this one's busted. This is the chair I'm sitting in is one of those things that you can get from TikTok. I got it a while back. I think roughly not even a year ago, and it's already feeling kind of scary. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Anyway, he hit me a few times, 5 times actually. I got knocked out once. I was worried for my teeth. But still, I never forget his wife. Thalassa Grammari. Magnified Grammari's only daughter. Do you think you could tell me more about her? Well, why the heck not? Oh, he's gonna talk to us about it. He's got a big mouth. So, Thalassa married Zach and had Trucy, see? It was her second marriage, actually. Second marriage? Second marriage. This girl, oh my lord. You mean she was divorced? I hadn't heard this one before. Not quite, her late husband was a performer too. That's suspicious. He died in an accident on stage. Tragic, really. They had only been married for 1 year. I didn't know. Ah, but she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo around, you know. Of her around. Why do you carry a photo of Thalassa? Oh, she is very pretty though. But like, why do you carry a portrait around of Thalassa? That's a bit weird. I've known Trucy since she was a little thing too. She got the better deal, really. She's got you for family after all. What do you mean? Just reminiscing, you know. Thalassa has another child besides Trucy, end quote. What do you mean, Brushel? What? But Trucy said she was an only child. Ah, yes, this one she had with her previous husband. Her previous husband? He's just gonna be like, it's me, I'm the missing child. He's like, I'm the one, I'm a missing child. And just... that would be so stupid. I was the one that's... I'm a missing child, her long lost son. Can't you tell the difference? So stupid. Her first husband who died on stage. Yep, they had themselves a kid. Another orphan now. Another orphan? That's another one who slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now. Thalassa had another child? Do you think I could borrow that photo? Sure! I can be generous on a... What? I can be generous on occasion, you know. So she's got another child from the previous marriage. But then who would that be? I mean, besides, obviously... besides Brushel, who could that be? I don't know. It's a bit odd. Real weird. I won't need this locket anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget. People and events all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think? I was too busy wondering about the bigger to listen to what you were saying. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think. Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next. Next, you say? I'm not the one who will close the curtain on this little play. Apparently, that's not my role anymore. Magnify. I was just wondering what Magnify would think of all this. What do you mean? Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power. Oh. You mean how I can't lie to Trucy? It was the same with Magnify. And with his daughter, Thalassa. Strange thing, you think it's some Grammari gene? Magnify told me once back when Zack married Thalassa. I just thought of something. Hold on one second. One second. I just thought of something. No, I think I'm just pulling at straws. I'm just pulling at something that seems right, but it's not. He said Zack had good eyes. But not good like Grammari's eyes. Not that good. I wonder if Zack ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Grammari secret was? Maybe nobody, now that Zack's gone. Zack Grammari. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp in the Grammari fabric and grew, swallowing everything, wrapping itself around the Grammari's power. Trucy! A power which passed from Magnify Grammari to Thalassa to the next generation. And I would once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Zack Grammari. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. It's all really interesting right now. So Thalassa had another child with the previous husband she had, who died in a performance accident, which is really interesting, really suspicious that this is like, you know, a thing that's happening. But I was trying to like put the pieces together because we have this other child that has no, like, apparently like her mother left her. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe, possibly, that this may potentially be, you know, her other child. But I could be wrong. There could be someone that comes up out of nowhere and it's like, oh, it's actually this one. But I wouldn't know. I really don't. Anyway, I guess we'll figure that out when we get to it. The Grammar secret. It's like she can see right into people's minds. First time I saw her do it, it blew mine. And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you. I gotta use the resources at hand, I always say. Yet I myself have no such power. But Trucy does. Why is that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother? Thalassa Grammar? I will not speak of that. Thalassa is officially missing, correct? I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet, there's another story behind the fame, one that not many know. Thalassa lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Valiant Grammarai's bullets. It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thalassa? I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Why, it's just like another murder I might mention. Darn you. Her eyes. I loved Thalassa's eyes. To think they would read my mind, they could read my mind, was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She's dead, and Magnified Grammarai has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy. Mr. Zack? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else, someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassa's power. Ha! Ha! How would I know? My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There is someone else with the power, and I know who. Uno momento. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. No. No. This boy? His name is... I forget. Something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. Attorney? I noticed him when I went to visit a friend's law offices. So what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like. That's a sentence. But you could at least say something like, I'm this boy. I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa. Actually, it's more of a ring. A ring? Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just so happen to have the evidence showing this missing link. You do? We do? We do? Wait, let me look at this again. Hold on a second. Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassa was her second. Thalassa. How did you know this? Her first husband. He died a year after they were wed, yes? He was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammarize as a guest in our show. After Thalassa wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I have a photograph of her here. I couldn't help notice that she was wearing what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out. Oh, the bracelets! Oh, I forgot about the bracelet. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Hold on a second. So this really, Apollo really is the son of Thalassa Grammar. So that makes him the half brother, the older half brother of Trucy. I'm Trucy, right? Wait a minute. I didn't connect these pieces. Oh my god, this is like wait a minute. This doesn't hold on a second. This is some debauchery. Why are we connecting these pieces? I'm so confused. Why are we doing how did Apollo get connected into this? I guess so. Hold on. I need to go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I don't. Okay. I'm guessing he got most of his dad's looks. I've been seeing it. Okay, whatever, I guess. They are a Grammari family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the ones in the picture. What? So, that's why. Why what, Mr. Zack? I took this photograph of Thalassa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. Hold on a flippin' minute. Hold on. This... what? So... what? I bet I know where that other one went. She gave it to his boy. To this boy. Her son. What? What? Oh, that just easily broke both locks? What? What? I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. Especially since Apollo looks nothing like her. Apollo looks nothing like her. Maybe in the nose. But that's it. He gets most of his looks from his dad, I think. What the freak? What? What the freak? I did not see that coming. I need a minute. Hold on, wait. Wait a second. I need a sec. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe in the nose. I can kind of see it in the nose. But that's it. There's no other. Maybe in the ears too. Maybe in the ears a little bit. They do got some big ears, but then their mama don't got big ears. This is so stupid. I can't. Ah, dadgummit. Alright, tell me about the Grammar secret. This strange power, I myself do not know from where it comes. Yet the fact is that it was passed down the Grammar line. It runs in their veins. What is it? I asked her, Thalassa, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others. Tension? If she were to face a person and they became tense, even slightly, then she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her. So she could see it? Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. Objects? Wait, were they something she wore? Yes, her bracelets. Does that mean Apollo has been working? Wait, because Trucy's been working with us this whole time. Does that mean Apollo's been working with his half-sister this whole time? That's actually kind of cute. I love that. And I probably didn't even know they were siblings. Probably had no idea they were related to each other at all. Not even a snippet. They probably had no idea that they came from the same vine. That they grew from the same tree or whatever. I don't know. But apparently they're both grammarized in some way or another. God, I'm so stuck on this. What is this? This is the craziest thing I think I've ever heard. Cheesy beats. Yes, her bracelets. I'll get over it, I promise, but it's just insane. I admit the first time I saw one of those, I felt there was a more to it than just fashion. What kind of power could a bracelet have? I have made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Oh! Oh my god. Well, I hardly need you to tell me that at this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes. Like full on or just half? I think they're half siblings. And the brother too has this power of theirs. So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Wright, tonight after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. About that. About that. Yeesh. If only he knew. I would not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I am in your debt once again. No kidding. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up. Yeah, hold on a second. Because Trucy's 15, and then Apollo's 22. So, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Alright. Don't worry. Shh, I'm doing the math. I'm like, they did not come from the same father because the father died within a year. Anyway, those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in the response to body warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrist. And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Grammar power reacts to tension in others. When a Grammar senses tension, they too become tense. And this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. Sure, this makes sense. So minute they cannot sense on their own. Their muscles? So that's what the bracelets are for? With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions, because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely. But that alone doesn't really count as a mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from here. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Yeah, I mean, you're just reading on context clues. That's how the bracelets work. You literally go off, you know, body language and mannerisms. Have you ever heard of a kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face, and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. I am loving this storyline so far. It's very interesting right now. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically what you're saying is, the Grammarites can see really well. For them, seeing is more than believing, it is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Things are starting to come into focus for me too. Of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something. Precisely. But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets. You're talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. Oops. Crap. Sorry, my headphone pulled out. This darn thing. There. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of things Grammari. Thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power. I will keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game? Ah, I've said too much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night? The night my mentor, Magnified Grammari, passed from this world to the next. Oh. There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnify's test. A test? In his last years, Magnified Grammari worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. That night I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this! I give my art to you, Zack. What? It's thanks for playing along with my show. Did he... Hold on. Hold that thought. Because we... Because we got a forged letter, right? Hold on. Hold on. But then, okay, hold on. So I think Zack got the real one, didn't he? Then how did he get a forged one? Like, where did the forged one come from? Because that was the one that Phoenix gave. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah, I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? And of course I would have given Valant his chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you and Valent were to shoot me in the head, then I to the darkness would go, and my art with me. Fitting end, don't you think? Ah. Oh, ah. Yet this ending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I am sorry I've done so much that was wrong in my day. I mean, I guess. So weird. So weird. I'm trying to remember what happened exactly. So, what's his name? Zack. Zack gave us a forged letter. And then he turned around and gave us the real letter, wasn't it? I might have to go back a bit and see what happened there. Let me hold on. I guess he gave him his rights, but like, where did the forged letter come in? Why was there a forged letter made? Because Gavin had a forged letter made. And how did he even get a hold of that letter? You know what I mean? Like, I'd assume that, okay, before I continue on, because I'm sure he's going to say it, he probably didn't want rights to that. He probably did not want to be the next in line to take over the Grammar, team or whatever you want to call it. So he forged the letter to make himself look like a bad guy and disappear. But unfortunately, he dragged Phoenix down with him. It seems to me that Magnify wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Balance. Perhaps, but it is not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valen up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. Ah. Now here I am, and his dream is ended. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know? What? You don't mean to tell me they've put the blame for our mentor's death on him? The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valen had helped you pull it off. But that's madness! Well, seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Huh? Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead. And then he died. Yeah. And then he died that night. So I guess it's all solved for Sakurai. Oh god. But yeah, no, it's super strange. So then I just wonder what was going on here. How Gavin ended up getting a forged letter. He died a shady smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. He left one thing behind before he parted. This. Oh. His confession to use as I saw fit. Of course he'd killed no one. This is his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valiant Grammrai. Huh. Wow. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Okay. Weird. So weird. This whole thing is crazy. Man. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. All this music. Long time no see, Mr. Valent. 7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you can perform Magnify's repertoire? Do not be deceived. Found skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who slowed me on the way. Hecc Grammari? His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. So he knew he disappeared. But then... Well, I mean, he did disappear. He literally disappeared. He quite literally disappeared in the courtroom. Or so I thought. Hecc Grammari murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember it as if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. For a while he vanished. The suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner, Hecc, vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history, as if it were a vaudevillian distraction. And here I must I stand smiling at them all. What am I if not a player in some fiendish farce? Farce. Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnify's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. Here comes the Psyche Lux. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. Welp, time to pull out the Magatama. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Get him! Get him! Get him! Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years I have endured. Now finally the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troop within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valent. But right now I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb that should shake things up. Valent, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And what might that be? I see it bears the Grammari seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnify's miracles. What? Hecc Grammari? He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucy Ignimar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zack is gone. Vanished into the void. This is the genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Oh, what? No, Alcazar! Why? Why does this fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnify. Yes, it was Zack, it was! And he left. My career as a magician fell into darkness. Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say if you could prove that Grammar shot Magnify. Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valen. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnify Grammar? I believe it was this. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zack Grammar wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession in which he admits to the killing of Magnified Grammar. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing in deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zack wrote this right in front of me. Oh. After I explained your situation to him. Hold on, let me read that note again. Nope, not that one. There we go. Years passed. Zack Grammar murdered my mentor. Magnify Grammar, I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure from the court and hereby confess to my crime. Huh. Alka. Oh my god! This guy. It's so funny. I can't. Oh god. You wanna know? You know that this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zack Grammar has killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. Two received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. So you vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnify Grammar in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? You as you will. There is nothing left for me now. Yeah, because all the right's been given to Trucy. It is true, after all. I have little talent, and even my mentor magnifies repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Valen Grammar did kill the great Magnify. So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple, such as, I don't know, Knack and Talent Grammar, maybe? Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valen received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you've figured it out by now. It wasn't Zack or Valen who shot Magnify. And it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait, you don't mean... Yes, the great Magnify Grammar himself. I knew it! I knew! I was sitting here like for minutes before this came up. I was like, I bet you he did it to himself. I bet you he did, because why else? This man, this old man, is a flippin' a-hole who would sit here and do that. Who would sit here and do it to himself after both his disciples were like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that. That's flippin' crazy. And he's over here like, Alakazam, and then just dies. I knew it. I knew. I freaking knew. I freaking knew. I knew. I was sitting here like I knew. I'm like, I bet you he did. I bet you he did it to himself. I bet you. And not in any kind of way. Just, I bet you he did. Because he's like, well, okay, I can trust them to take care of this then. And just does the thing. And then he's gone. I knew it. The man's crazy. What the freak? Ah. I knew it. I knew. You know, at first, I wasn't sure because of Valiant. You know, Valiant was giving me weird signs, weird vibes, that man. But then I was just like, it don't feel right. It doesn't fit right. Neither one of these guys would fight with each other or like have this whole thing. You know, it wouldn't happen, right? It just felt off. And then like the whole time I'm sitting here like, I don't know about this one. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. And then here it is. He did it to himself. And it was like minutes before this came up. I'm like, I bet you. I just have this strong feeling that Magnified Grammar had, you know, done the thing to himself. And that is something else. I don't know. That's insane. I did not. I mean, I expected it, but God, I didn't think they were gonna go there. I guess I should have known. It's Ace Attorney. They do not hold back. Oh, that's a word. So Magnified Grammar ascended? You find it hard to believe. To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. This is Danganronpa all over again. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I couldn't shoot him. When I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnified Grammar? Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnified transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner Zach Grammar, not me. I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was in a way more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Did he get the forgery done? Did they switch out the letters? Hold on. Before it comes up, because I was trying to figure out where the forged letter came into play. I think Valiant got the forged letter done through Gavin. Now, could it have been, you know, Valiant said something to Gavin and Gavin's like, okay, here we go. You know, let me razzle-madazzle, you know, this little thing here. Possibly. Or it could have been Gavin just being like, oh, I know how to razzle-madazzle, let me just help you. Because we know Valiant Grammar is good at, you know, doing these cool little tricks and stuff. He's good at this stuff. He knows what he's doing. So it's just really, really weird. You know, I was trying to figure out where this letter is coming from. I bet you it's these two. These two goobers set up a fake letter just to say like, oh, you know, switcheroo, and then went, Phoenix, you dork, you dweebus, you have the wrong letter. That's the fake letter you have in your hand. What's this? Whoop, the real letter. Oh my god, you have the fake letter. What a dork. We're gonna take your lawyer degree. We're gonna take your lawyer degree because you got duped. you goober. Anyway, what could be more serious than murder? Valiant crime. You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. Huh? There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnify's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands? Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights of his repertoire. Oops. This darn thing. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon? Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnify. And I had planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnify's hospital room. Which was IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnify called me back. I'm sorry, Valiant. I'm giving my magic to Zack, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Oh. Please help him if you can. I left the room, and then I stopped. Shock of what I'd just been told consumed me. That is when I heard that fateful gunshot. Oh. Magnified Grammar ascended. He got a nice little nap. And we're gonna leave it at that. Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his ascension. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used the syringe to add the IV liquid I'd brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. So he altered the scene. He tampered with evidence. That's what he did. He tampered with the scene. That's pretty bad. I don't think it's as bad as murder, but definitely makes you look really bad right now. Wow, what? Magnified died and you framed Zack for his murder. As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? You believe my story? Can it be believed truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... Yes. I do believe that my license was taken, and he just starts throwing fists. I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Fallon. Thank you. It was you! Starts just strangling him. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I lost everything could I make my decision. You're gonna turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zack Grammar was alive. Not anymore. Now it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Huh. Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies, forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Hecc Grammari. Then I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. It is weird that we don't hear anything else about Thalassa. It's just noted that she disappeared, and then all of a sudden she's gone, and like, we don't really hear the rest of that. It's just, she passed away, and that's it. we don't really get to know more about that. I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Hecc Grammari, Shady Smith, whichever name you prefer, he is no longer with us. The truth revealed in the trial was only a sliver. And the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good, and it would involve paying that man a visit. Is it Gavin? We paying Gavin a visit again? Oh, yeah, I think so, because he's the last one on our list. Let me make sure. Yep, I think he's the last. Okay, so then Gavin's a part of this, but why? Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well... Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. Oh, are we gonna look at the letter? We're being very sneaky. There it is, the yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the scene of the crime. If this is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this atroquinine spray finds anything. It was on the... Oh my god. So this was Drew Misham's messenger of death. It was the stamp, alright, no mistaking it. His last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. Gotcha. The interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you. So please release the spell you've put on my daughter, and I'll write later with a report. The spell. Oh, because he pretty much manipulated her. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail? Oh boy. Gavin. I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? The gosh darn shading. Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Vera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of atroquinine poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin, I just realized how he died then, how Drew Misham died. He licked that envelope, or not the envelope, but licked the stamp or whatever to put it on there, and that's how he died. That's very odd. That's very odd indeed. Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry, forgot I had it. Many thanks. Wow. Oh. He's expanding. Oh my god, he's in his mind's eye. Oh. We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now it is time. Every story has an ending. We're coming to the final chapter, final trial. Find the truth. You're the ones who can. Yeah. To be continued. Oh my god. This doesn't end. Yes, I would like to save. I think we'll call it there though. Oh my god, he's so serious. Welcome to the court. Welcome to court. Welcome. Whoops. Welcome to court. To court where court things happen. Let me we'll switch the music. There we go. Alright. Oh my god, so much happened. First off, what? So, okay, hold on. I'm trying to piece this all together because this was something else. So we find out first and foremost that Apollo is Trucy's brother. They're related, which is really funny to me. So they're related. And then you've got flipping, you know, Valiant didn't kill Magnify Grammari, which, I mean, we kind of suspected. And even I was sitting there like, I don't know if it's Valiant either, because Valiant just seems a little too innocent. It could have also been Thalassa. We don't know, because now there's this idea that Thalassa is possibly still alive, and we have no idea. So there's that possibility. And then there's just a lot going on. Trucy apparently has rights to the Grammari, you know, show, which is very funny. So now Valiant's like, well, now that I don't have, you know, rights to the show, now that I know I don't have rights to the show, I might as well just tell you everything and skedaddle on out of here. You know, go to court and get tried for tampering with evidence. Cause like, what else am I gonna do? So there's that. And then, oh gosh, just a lot happened. And then we find out who got the letter forged, and it was Gavin. And like, I'm still trying to figure out like why. I'm going to assume that all of this whole thing that's happening, it has something to do with Thalassa. It has to, because what else would it be? You know what I mean? It's gotta be Thalassa. She's connected to it somehow, some way. This woman is connected to whatever the freak is going on between all these guys. So I'm very excited to see what happens next, because I can only assume whatever's coming next is going to be flippin' crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. I'm looking. I'm just reading my walkthrough, and it says that that Phoenix had a camera in his beanie. Had a hidden camera in his beanie. That's even more crazy. What is going on here? Anyway, y'all, it's... You know what time it is. It's time for bed. This is some insane stuff going on. It's time for bed. Go to bed. Get some sleep, Dick. If you got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Tomorrow, we are playing Stardew Valley, which will be a lot of fun. I'm trying to make sure that I got that right. I think I do. Yeah. I do. Tomorrow we'll be playing Stardew Valley. And then this Sunday, we will be doing an anniversary stream. It's late, but we will be doing one. I'm going to make sure this happens. This Sunday we're having an anniversary stream. I'm gonna try and get back on track of getting like doing these things. I'm also gonna try and make sure to take some like a week off every month just to like try and rest a bit. But otherwise, you guys, you know what? Here, we'll say these 2 days. I'll tell you all when it is. Don't worry, you're not gonna be out of the blue, whenever that is. But I'm just gonna mark those. But anyways, I think that's all I got for you for now. Excuse me. I hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You're the only you in this world. After all that, please take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Stardew Valley. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. I'm gonna hit the right thing. It's been a minute. Bye-bye, y'all. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.